a number of the commenters to your piece, and I discussed it on my radio program as well. It's a great conversation starter. But a lot of them said they were bummed out in agreeing with you. Here's a comment. I'll put it on the screen. I'll read it aloud. This is from the New York Times. Character, honesty, decency, intelligence, democracy, none of these seem to matter in our country when electing a president. I think that pretty much says it all. You would say what to that person?
I'd say, well, first of all, I totally agree with that person. It's very depressing. But if you're doing political strategy, if you have an airplane crash, you got to go back and find out what went wrong. You don't say, well, let's just forget about it and move on. No, was the flap set in the right setting, or was there something that the pilot didn't pay attention to? I don't know, but it is sort of depressing. But, Michael, there's a simple, basic rule of politics is voters want an election about them. They don't want an election about you or your opponent. And for too much, we lost that. I lost it myself. We made it about Trump, and we didn't make it about voters. And it's never a good idea. And how could I, at 80 years old, been doing this for 50 years, lapse into that level of stupidity? I got to ask myself. But I think we did. And, let's learn from this. It's a disaster. I agree. It's depressing. But to have an event like this and not learn from it, I think is the biggest mistake we can make.